100% Chelsea. Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1. Lou, mate. That weren't great, was it?
Nah, that weren't great, but I'll be honest with you, I've been angry at a lot of other results. I mean, I am angry with this result. We were terrible, but I saw this result coming from a mile out. I didn't think we were going to play brilliantly against Barca and United in the same week, but still, even with that, we were awful today. I mean, we started pretty well. William played amazing. That's one saving grace. William and Kante were great. The defence was solid, but when the attack is poor and you just keep wasting the ball when you're meant to have it, all you're going to do is pile more pressure on the Chelsea defence, and it showed today. It showed today. Victor Moses is so damn indecisive. Indecisive is the word I could use to describe so many players today. Moses hogs the ball for too long, just keeps trying to take on plays. His decision making is just so poor, and I'm at the point where I want to give Zappacosta a run out. But Zappacosta at least shows some sort of determination. He's at least quicker on the ball. Moses isn't quick. He slows down the play so much. Morata is terrible. I'm sorry. I wanted him off at half time. He was that bad.
I agree.
All he did was just lose the ball and drop on the floor. Dropping on the floor. He probably dropped on the floor like what, 11 times, 12 times.
Do you think it's time to give Giroud a run out over Morata?
Definitely. I wanted Giroud to start today over him. Sorry, he's not good enough. I think Jack was saying it's been, Jack or Jay saying it was either, I think, 3 months since we'd last seen Morata score a goal. He's been terrible. And yeah, at the start of the season he came out brilliantly, but he doesn't seem to have the fight in him. Like, we've gone from players like Drogba, players like Diego Costa, who fight from the first minute to the last, to Morata, who just drops on the floor with a simple 50-50. He hasn't got it in him. He hasn't got the fight in him. And I've said so long, Morata has all the talent in the world to be one of the very best. It's up here that the problem is with him. Mentally, he doesn't go in for the tackles. He doesn't go in like he wants the ball. He drops on the floor, looks for fouls. He complains about a small sort of injury. I've seen him 4 times on the floor clutching something over a simple 50-50. He needs to fix up. Because right now it's looking like we paid £70 million for a striker who doesn't know what the hell he's doing with his feet. Really. And it's been the same thing since the start of the season. We have gone backwards from last season. We've gone backwards. It's simple as.
That's just basic maths, mate. I mean that's clear to see. But what needs to change then for us? Obviously, we're not going to win the league. That's a given. Champions League, we're going to have to see if
we're fifth now. I think.
Yeah, we're outside the top 4 now. I believe. I think. But it's, Champions League is an outside chance. Obviously, we're going to Barcelona. If we play like we did the other day, then who knows what can happen.
Yeah.
But right now, we're going into other games. We've got Palace, we've got City as well to play. What we got to do is change up and potentially, try and fight for this top 4 now.
Pray. I'll be real. I don't know what you want me to say. One time we come out and pull an amazing performance against Barcelona, and then next thing you know, we lose 4-1 to Watford or something like that. We're very inconsistent with the way that we play. So there's sometimes where we can boss the best teams in the world, and there's sometimes where we just play absolutely dreadful football for the whole 90 minutes. I think even Antonio Conte needs to take some blame because his subs are too late. His subs are way too late. I don't understand why it takes him till the 75th minute to make a sub, and I'm not trying to say, oh, I know more than the manager. I'm not, but if things aren't working, why aren't you changing it up? It just looks stubborn to me. Why aren't you changing up the team if you see something that isn't working? I understood taking off Eden Hazard because, to be honest, I thought Hazard was too indecisive again. Same thing, just running with the ball, cutting inside, not taking the shot. And yeah, players around him weren't really doing their job, were they? But then you gotta try to take it for yourself. You gotta try and go for the shot yourself. William was doing that. Drinkwater was doing that. So many players were doing that. But then it comes back to the same thing. We were just awful, saying, yeah, United's only 1-2-1. Let's be real, it could have been a lot more than that. It could have been a lot more than that. They were battering us for the majority of the game. But yeah, we got City next. That's going to be fun, isn't it?